Good morning, and I want to welcome you to the celebration of this new fire station number 8. This project's very near and dear to my heart. I was the city project manager for this, and it's been a real pleasure and a really wonderful experience working with so many great folks that helped to make this project happen, including Dwight Stephenson Construction, Messam Construction, the West Palm Beach Fire and Rescue Department, Borif Architects, the City of Palm Beach Gardens, and even Palm Beach County was involved in this. And so it was a tremendous team effort that could only have been successful if we had worked as a great team together, and we certainly did. So without further ado, I would like to introduce our esteemed mayor of West Palm Beach, whose city commission district this fire station actually serves. So Mayor Keith James.
Thank you very much, Kevin. I got a little bit confused when you said esteemed mayor. I thought maybe I'd been kicked out of office or something. Good morning, everyone. This is truly a wonderful occasion, a great day for a celebration. The opening of Fire Station number 8. This has been a long time coming. Let's just clap for that achievement right there. But before we get started with today's festivities, let's stand for the presentation of colors, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance.
Carry. Detail. Ready, wait. Present. Colors. Prepare to post. Present.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Order. Ready, face. Forward, march.
Thank you very much. I don't know about you, but that always gets me. What a great occasion, the presentation of our colors. Welcome again. I think we can all sit down, right? Yes. Before we get underway, I do want to acknowledge my commissioners, Commissioner Kelly Schoaf. You can clap, yeah. As hard as these people work for us, they certainly deserve a round of applause. Commissioner Joe Peduzzi, whose district this is. Commissioner Richard Riles. Commission President Lambert and Commissioner Nearing certainly would have wanted to be here. They are at a TPA meeting where they are voting on issues of importance to the city. So they are here with us in heart. Certainly want to acknowledge Chief Diane Matty and her assistant chief was over there too. Okay. And the entire West Palm Beach Fire Department, wherever you may be. These men and women represent us so well each and every day, and when that bell rings for them to serve us, we are so appreciative. Dwight Stephenson, who is the founder and CEO of D. Stephenson Construction. Dwight, thank you. Mr. Stephen Boref. Yeah, yes, clap. This would have been done. Thank you. Mr. Stephen Boref of Stephen L. Boref Architects and Planners. Stephen, thank you very much. We do have Assistant Deputy Police Chief Morrison over there. Clap. I don't see Chief Adderley. He's not here. Is that correct? Okay. Thank you. Sal Faso is there, President of North County Neighborhood Coalition. Sal, thank you for all you do. We do have City Administrator Jeff Green. Jeff, thank you. So, first I want to congratulate the West Palm Beach Fire Rescue and our Engineering Services Department on today's ribbon cutting and grand opening, as well as the Dwight Stephenson and Stephen Boref. I also want to congratulate our firefighters and the residents who will be served by this fire station. You know, it's a great honor to stand here today to help celebrate this milestone with you and the vision and hard work that went into it. A little bit of background. Station 8 is the newest of the city's public safety facilities and will serve Ibis, Iron Horse, and other northwestern communities through our mutual aid agreement with Palm Beach County. This station boasts 10,000 square feet. It will house 3 cavernous bays for vehicles and living space for multiple West Palm Beach Fire Rescue crews. It was designed for and will soon be awarded LEED Silver certification, a globally recognized symbol of sustainability achievement. I think that deserves a round of applause. Thank you. This $5.4 million state-of-the-art facility was designed by Stephen Boref Architects and constructed by D. Stephenson Construction. Now, this station is one of 9 stations that serve and answer nearly 28,000 calls for service each year, a 48% increase in call volume since 2008. When I ran for mayor not so long ago, I campaigned on a platform of public safety as being job number 1. The construction of this station is consistent with my vision. In closing, I do want to say a special thank you to our 250 firefighters and all of our fire rescue staff. They provide fire protection, emergency response, public education, community outreach, and so much more. You, ladies and gentlemen, are so essential to our city. Thank you for all you do to keep our residents safe. Again, congratulations. Okay, I guess it was time for me to stop talking. All right, okay, it's back on. Congratulations to all involved in this crowning achievement in public safety. Have a wonderful morning. Kevin?
Okay, now it's my honor and privilege to introduce the Fire Chief of West Palm Beach, Diana Matty.
Good morning, everyone. I'm your Fire Chief, Diana Matty, and after the mayor's speech, I really don't have much left to say. He kind of covered all the bases, so thank you. I do want to point out that this project, we started running calls out here in 2006, and we were running out of a construction trailer part-time. And people came out here, spent 12 hours a day, and ran a couple of calls. But due to the response time, we needed to be here. But the majority of the calls at that time were happening during the day, and at night, Palm Beach County covered the gap. Fast forward to 2019, we have a permanent station. This area is growing by leaps and bounds, and our call volume is on the rise. When our fire department was established in 1894 with 1 fire station downtown, they were volunteers. In 1911, our firefighters went paid, all 2 of them. and they worked 24 hours by themselves, and then the other guy came on 24 hours, and they rotated, and they lived there. And now we work a 24-hour shift, we go home for 48 hours, and then they come back, and in perpetuity, that's how we'll do it. As this city has grown, when I started in 1994, we had 6 fire stations and 4 rescue trucks. And now we have 9 stations and 10 rescue trucks, and our city is just continuing to grow. So to keep up with that growth, we made this station a little bit bigger, so down the line, we can have another truck here when these communities get bigger. So some of the things that these firefighters are going to continue to do, but will have more equipment to do, is brush fires. They're responsible for grassy waters, so they have the biggest zone of all of our fire stations. So out here, they're by themselves for quite a long time. So we put people out here that are trained in a little bit of wilderness rescue, some brush fire training, things that, and we put personnel out here that are a little more senior so that they can handle running this call by themselves, because the battalion chiefs, the EMS supervisors are coming from a great distance. Help is not right around the corner out here as it is in the east. So we put more senior staff out here that are a little more experienced. As I said, this is the biggest zone, and as that population density grows out here, as it has already done over the past 13 years, we'll continue to have to look at increasing our staffing out this way. But having this concrete structure just shows the commitment of the City of West Palm Beach and West Palm Beach firefighters to the western communities. As the mayor said, we're around 28,000 calls citywide, but just this zone, primarily right here along North Lake Boulevard and Ibis and the other surrounding neighborhoods, we're almost at 900 calls a year. Thinking about what one truck does in the east, probably around 3,000 calls for one rescue truck, but that's an entire zone. Out here, 900 in just these small neighborhoods, so that's going to continue to grow as well. I would like to extend sincere thanks to our people internally who were involved in this, specifically Chief Gaetano Montante, if you could give him a round of applause. He works very hard and dedicates countless hours on he lives out this way, so to and from work, stopping by this project to make sure things are on track. Don Fry, who is the project manager for this from the city, has worked hand in hand with Chief Montante to make sure this has been smooth, and of course Kevin Volbrick and his dedication to this project, which we thank you for. The crew of Station 8 has been involved along the way as well, both with transitioning from the trailer to the permanent station, and we thank them for their efforts, so thank you. And lastly, the community leaders from out west who saw this need and spearheaded this vision so many years ago, Sal being one of them. Thank you so very much on behalf of our firefighters for getting us to where we are today. So thank you all.
Okay, now I would like to introduce Dwight Stephenson, who's the CEO of D. Stephenson Construction, who's responsible for building this wonderful facility.
Thank you, Kevin. First of all, good morning, and I'm very excited to be here. It's always great to start a project, and it's really great to finish one and turn it over to our owner, and I see that they're very, very happy about it. So it gives us a really good feeling and stuff. So right now, I'd like to also introduce some of our team members, starting with D. Stephenson Messam Construction Project, and Mr. Messam, he's here as well and stuff. So to represent his company, and then also I'd like to introduce my partner, Joe Sanchez. You stand. Dinah Stevenson, she's a partner, and Harry Darling. I'm not sure if he's still here, but and then another team member, Addie. She's the one that gets everyone paid. But this is a fire station. This is the second fire station that we had done. It's a project that's very, very important to us, and we wanted to make sure we did a good job. And the city of West Palm Beach has made a commitment, I feel, to diversification, giving us the opportunity to build this project. Is exciting, and I think that they're very, very happy with it. So we appreciate it, Mr. Mayor, Mr. James, as well as the other commissioners, Commissioner Peduzzi, Commissioner Rouse, and Commissioner Scharf. We appreciate you. Thank you very much. And then also, I can't say enough about the team that we were working very closely with, starting with Kevin. I mean, it was a tremendous team, and they did a wonderful job of working with us and making sure that this project got done and completed on time, as well as Stephen Barth. If the architect, is he in the audience? Oh, okay, there you go. Good, we appreciate it and stuff, and working with you, and look forward to hopefully doing things in the future. So again, we're very excited to be here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.